So here we are then, back for the third fixture as part of the Bahrain Turf Series, and Dan, we've got two races to look forward to on Friday. Let's first discuss the sprint, which is the Al Wassamir Cup. This is over the straight 5 furlongs, but a different track being used that we've had for the last 2 runnings of this race, which could make a difference.
Absolutely, yeah. It's just a totally different set of circumstances this time round. We're on the straight 1000, we're on the inner track, and a lot's been spoken of the draw and how there seems to be maybe a bit of a bias, or certainly horses drawn on the near side. High number horses have been dominating so far this season. But of course we're on a different track, different set of circumstances with the course, and also the conditions. We've been looking at handicaps thus far. Now we're looking at a conditions race.
18 runners in this. It's a maximum field, 10 international runners. And if you're looking at horses that have been bumping into each other, the Al Manama Cup, which was the first Turf Series sprint, that was over the 1,000 metres, but it was on a different track. The winner there was Darien, a 4-length winner. We can't rule him out, but who do you like in this race?
Yeah, well, Darien had the draw that day and dominated, and then basically they were in a heap behind. Now, one of those behind was JM Jungle. Now, I do like the 2 John Quinn horses, JM Jungle and Brazen Bolt, but I just think over 1,000 metres, I think JM Jungle will be suited by this short trip. Won a couple of times in Britain during the summer, so I like JM Jungle. And away from the John Quinn horses, I'd be quite interested in Instinctive Move. I just thought Instinctive Move was on the wrong part of the course here earlier on in the season. In the first leg, behind Darien, was beaten just short of 6 lengths by Darien, and was a multiple winner last season, was in good form here last season. We know Alan Smith and Gerard Moss have been flying high as well so far. So I would say Instinctive Move would be there for the money. Main selection, JM Jungle.
I presume that Gerard Mosse had the selection of those Al Adiat horses and picked Instinctive Move. I'm with you on JM Jungle. Disappointed last time when we saw him up against Darien finishing in 8th. I really liked him that day. He's a real 5 furlong specialist, and he's been improving over the summer back in the UK, so he needs to put that run behind him and show his true talent on Friday. Jason Watson, interestingly, is riding JM Jungle. But for me, the winner, I think, is Ocean Star, who's a mare who has absolutely been a prolific winner here in Bahrain, and she's risen 29 pounds since she's been out here, and she's won 3 of her last 4 starts. They may have been over the 6 furlongs, the 1,200 metres, but she is a winner over 5 furlongs, and she gets 2 kilogram allowance. So Ocean Star for me, the winner, and also like JM Jungle. Let's have a quick look then at the middle distance race, because we've only got the 6 runners in this, but it's a Crown Prince's Cup trial. So some of the very best local horses are really trying to get their last run in before the big day at the beginning of February. Who do you like in this one?
I think to describe it as small but select. I think that's the way I'm going to describe this lineup, because they're in form. Most of these are actually coming here at the top of their game. I mean, for instance, Memento. I mean, Memento will probably be glad there's no byline in this race, because Memento's probably sick and tired of chasing home byline, but Memento's flying high. You know, Man of Eden, Sovereign Spirit, The Parent, they've all been running really well this season, winning races. Young Island's a very interesting newcomer to the Bahrain scene, formerly trained by Jim Bolger. I'm just a bit concerned about the distance for that horse. Then there's Zagato. I mean, we all know about Zagato here in Bahrain, and the return of Neil Callan as well. He's aboard Zagato, won the King's Cup in 2022. I'm going to go Zagato to beat Memento.
Oh, well, I am very, not changing from that. It's boring, but I'm going to be with you. I think Zagato, right back to his very best form, and we saw him winning back just a few weeks ago with Jason Watson, but Neil Callan is back to ride him, and he's one of the most talented horses here, and nice to see him back in the winner's enclosure last time. And Memento, I like him because he's a consistent horse. I mean, he's finished, as you say, right in behind Byline on a number of occasions this season, but he's been running second in domestic Group 1 and domestic Group 2s, whereas the others you mentioned coming in off the back of a win, they tend to be in handicap, so stepping up in class on Friday. So Zagato to win for me with Memento in behind, and that's the Al Adiat Cup, the second Bahrain Turf Series race we've got to enjoy here on Friday.